This is going to be mind-boggling to some, so buckle up. This panel proposes a method of communication that is supposedly faster than the speed of light. By acquiring a rod that is 300 million kilometers long and placing each end on the surfaces of Earth and Mars. And like this, people on each end could exchange instantaneous signals by pushing, pulling, or tapping the rod. Okay, for the sake of this, let's assume that we really have a rod that's insanely long, rigid, durable, immune to cosmic forces, and light enough so that a normal person could push or pull it. The distance between Earth and Mars varies depending on their orbits, but when closest it is 55 million kilometers, so let's use that. But then Earth and Mars are constantly moving and there is a ton of asteroids and obstacles between them, making it impossible for that rod to remain stable. But let's ignore that so we could talk about the interesting stuff. Alright, now we have a colossal rod with one person on each end. The first is in planet Earth and the second is on Mars, and then one of them decides to push the rod. So, what will happen? Because of everyday life, many people think thrusting a rod in such conditions would result in it reaching the other side instantly. But actually, that's not true. To understand why this doesn't work, you have to know that all materials are composed of atoms. By pushing one end of the rod, each atom will move slightly to its neighboring atom and then oscillate around its original place while the second atom is doing the same thing. This creates the alternating pattern that is known as compression and rarefaction, forming a mechanical wave that is subject to the speed of sound in the material, which is way slower than the speed of light. So supposing that rod is made out of diamond, since the latter has the fastest sound and material speed, it will take approximately 53 days to send the signal to Mars, which is not so impressive considering we broke the laws of physics multiple times to set up this scenario. So you could just send a signal using radio waves which would reach Mars in 3 minutes since they travel at the speed of light.